Hello, and welcome to the TCC Connection News, TCC's very own student broadcast. I'm Zach Redwood.
And I'm Jake White. Located at Tulsa Community College's Northeast Campus, Station 101 provides training to many of the Tulsa area's fire stations. Captain Wes Duckett was on hand to give us a tour of the facilities. Here's Zach Redwood with the story.
Located east of TCC's Northeast Campus, the college's resident fire station number 101 serves as Tulsa's Northeast Fire Station and Training Facility. This new training facility opened in July of 2015 and replaced the older training center at 1760 New Block Park. Tulsa Fire Department also has a special operations station at the new facility that helps during times of natural disaster. In addition to the fire station, the facility includes a trench rescue station, flashover chambers, an outdoor classroom, and a 6-story drill tower. The drill tower is a state-of-the-art practice tool that has 6 stories of different scenarios. The tower is conducted from a small room on the bottom floor. The conductor helps maintain a safe training environment by reading temperatures while watching when to turn the flames up or down. The tower levels vary with different situations for different floors. As the trainees work their way up the tower, they encounter different situations that they may find while fighting fires. Various businesses, bedroom, kitchen, and break room scenes are equipped with fire and smoke hotspots. To make sure trainees know how to check a room in multiple ways before deeming it okay, Tulsa Fire Department installed a collapsible floor that is controlled by instructors. The 3rd floor of the tower has multiple sections of doors that can be moved around to create different floor plans. Since the trainees talk to each other during training and attempt to help each other out by memorizing the setup of the floor, the firefighters change the scheme. The bedroom scene, nicknamed the Punisher, is one of the hottest rooms in the tower. Trainees are asked to rescue dummies, put out the fire, and make sure that they check for extensions like air conditioning ducts where they might find fire that burns to the next floor. As trainees climb higher into the tower's 5th and 6th floor, the training moves into securing anchor points for high-angle rescue. The tower also allows dropping down the express lane manhole that lets firefighters immediately drop down all 6 floors with the use of a rope. The flashover chambers located in the field next to the tower can simulate the same scenarios that the tower does with propane, using Class A materials like wood. This training facility serves more than just the Tulsa Fire Department. Before they hit his or her respective beat, local police officers receive training at station number 101. Most of these skills cannot be learned in the classroom, like allowing trainees to have experience with live fire situations. To apply to be a firefighter, visit cityoftulsa.org/public safety.
For more information about this story, please visit us at theconnectiontcc.com.
This past year, I've been covering Tulsa's very own live pitch competition, the Tulsa Startup Series. Competitors have 5 minutes to pitch their product to a live panel of judges for a chance to win $2,500, free office space at 36 Degrees North, and a free business mentorship from I2E. Here is the Wildcard leg of the Tulsa Startup Series.
The final leg of the Tulsa Startup Series took place recently in the downtown entrepreneurial hub of 36 Degrees North. Using an open submission format for the entries, Tulsa Startup Series let competitors create 2-minute videos that showcase and explain what he or she was selling. The videos were then narrowed down into a top 5 who then had 5 minutes to pitch his or her product.
H stands for affordable, convenient, and essential. It's affordable because our shelters, I have purposely designed this to be as least expensive as possible, only as strong as it needs to be and no stronger. Small above ground steel shelters are $3,600, with larger ones about $5,000.
And our business is agruity.com. Agruity is going to move the story of local food forward.
I needed an Amazon marketplace for local foods.
What I would hopefully like to do in the next 5 minutes is just take you down through a little journey to an opportunity to actually change, hopefully within that 5 minutes, the way that you think about not only beer, but also alcohol in general. And what I've done is, if you notice the difference between what my beer is and what a typical beer is that there's no grains involved. And as we go through this, the opportunity, a $22.3 billion industry, is that there's only, I brought a couple of samples, there's only 3 ingredients in both of those beers there. The beers themselves is that I'm trying to bridge the gap between what we consider really a brew and a probiotic soda. The amount of craft brewing is phenomenal. We have a place right next door that spent millions and millions of dollars to open up a craft brew facility, and that's where I think the opportunity is just.
I am here on a completely empty stomach, and I got to tell you, there is a buzz almost immediately. done is you've kind of screwed yourself, because I've probably given high marks to the next two pitches.
All right. Thank you all for coming. My name is Jessica, and this is Meg. We're the founders of Launchpad Labs, where we are on a mission to ensure that the 15 million high school students in the United States have the soft skills they need to be successful as they take their next steps in life. And so we picked high school, that being really one of the biggest transitions that students ever make in their life, going from high school to whatever comes next, whether that's college or the workforce or the military or whatever that might be. So that's why
lessons will be taught by teachers in the classroom, providing a framework that is easy to incorporate into existing lesson plans.
We've assembled an academic advisory committee consisting of 2 PhD professors and 1 PhD candidate, all in education, to help us out.
And this is my business that I'm presenting today, which is The Money Firm. As he had said, we are exploring a new approach with regards to financial literacy for millennials. That millennials have big personal goals. You know, we want to get married, we want to, you know, buy cars, be healthy, and all that. But all our personal goals are not in line with our financial stabilities. We're not making goals that are in line with our financial futures. The publishing business is actually producing content on financial literacy, but on a personal level. And that's why the name is The Money Fam. Fam means family, being part of something, you know. So when you are part of The Money Fam, subscribing, it's not just getting another letter on how you should save more. It's being part of something greater than that. Being part of a system or of a culture that is, you know, propagating financial health in your lifestyle.
Who knows though? We'll see how it goes.
The winner is Jared's Probiotics.
Yes.
Right. You know, I figured that if I just continue to continuously say it every single day, eventually something's going to happen. So yeah, this is the second time I did it. I'm going to go have a beer. But again, the next step is just, as I said, to get the licensing and start laying the groundwork for that. So that's the key.
Jared's Probiotics received a $2,500 check from TCC and the Lobeck Taylor Foundation. Along with the money, Toy now has free office space at 36 Degrees North and a business mentor from I2E. Winners from all previous Tulsa Startup Series will be eligible to compete in Demo Day on November 16th. Check back with the Connection for updates and news about Demo Day.
To try some of Jared's probiotic treats, visit jaredspropops.com.
Recently, 2 of the Connections reporters, Zach Redwood and Sonora Meadows, took a trip to Tulsa's newest float center, H2 Oasis. Floating is considered by many to be a mental detox and can leave the customer in a relaxed, tranquil state. Here's Sonora Meadows with the story.
There is something magical about floating fully nude inside a silent enclosure. Many people have described the experience of sensory deprivation floating as enlightening, otherworldly, and sometimes even life-changing. I was able to experience this unconventional form of therapy at the new H2 Oasis Float Center and Tea House in Tulsa. We received a short tour of the facility before co-owner Deb Worthington showed us the flotation tanks. I was instructed to thoroughly cleanse my body of all makeup, body, and hair products by using the shower and soap provided. Then I pulled my hair up into a bun, put in a pair of silencing earbuds, and then entered the tank. According to Worthington, college students are great candidates for floating. Students can especially benefit by taking a float before or after an exam or any time an escape from stress is needed. The tanks are electronically controlled and can be customized with different temperatures, sizes, lights, and music. Just provide the staff with which music you would like and everything will be arranged. Each tank contains over 1,000 pounds of magnesium-rich Epsom salt, which detoxifies the body from the outside in. The density of the water allows your body to float like a cork. It was tough at first, but once I relaxed, the float took me on an enlightening journey. My float session lasted an hour. When the float was over, a bell chimed, I showered off, got dressed, then enjoyed some warm tea and lavender oxygen at the oxygen bar. I encourage anyone who needs a break from real-life problems to venture into H2 Oasis and take an hour to float.
Thank you for joining us today. As always, you can find more information about these articles at theconnectiontcc.com. For Zach Redwood, I'm Jake White. Stay classy, TCC.